Men were once referred to as either being the alpha male or the beta male. One who dances to the beat of his own drum and is neither alpha nor beta. They receive a lot of attention for both their positive and negative qualities, but what we don't fully understand about these personality types is what keeps people coming back for more. A sigma male is a man who opts to live his life outside of the standard social dominance hierarchy of society. Sigma males frequently push themselves to do extraordinary things, start businesses, and are quiet, self-assured partners and hard workers. They are very alluring to women because they seem to be capable of supporting themselves without depending on anyone or anything else. Here are 10 qualities that describe a sigma guy and distinguish them from their beta and alpha male counterparts if you're wondering how to recognize a sigma. Number 1. He enjoys solitude but values other people. Even though they have the ability to turn on the charisma and charm whenever necessary, sigma men appreciate their personal solitude, which is one of the first things others will notice about them. With that said, sigma males still understand the importance of having valuable people around them because they know that they won't be able to accomplish all their goals on their own, which means it can be different. Sigma males are introverts who love having the time and space to think and decompress because other people act like energy vampires around them regardless of how much those people may mean to them. Number 2, he is a silent leader. When you think of the traditional leader, you probably picture someone on the front lines with an entourage of officials or subordinates around him at all times, or someone who is always on the highest floor making executive decisions. Sigma men are best paired with women who don't need to be around their partners at all times because those kinds of relationships can end up feeling too emotionally and mentally draining for a sigma man. An alpha guy who speaks up always comes across as huge, frightening, and not someone you would ever want to deal with. However, sigma males are just as capable of being leaders as alpha males are, they just have a different style. You would always want a sigma male on your team because they possess the ideal combination of self-reliance, introspection, and intelligence to solve any problem and turn something inefficient into something efficient. They possess the confidence and leadership of an alpha male without any of the drawbacks of someone with a large and fragile ego that needs constant validation. A sigma male will never quit no matter the situation. Alpha males can take charge of a social group or a situation by the neck, but there are times when doing so isn't always possible or advised. When alpha males aren't given the respect or authority they believe they deserve, they have a propensity to devolve into weaker versions of themselves. In these situations, sigma males have the advantage because they can take charge when necessary and don't need the approval of others. A sigma male can be either a follower or a leader, or any position in between, as long as they are aware that they are being used effectively and productively. The issue with this, though, is that other people may find the unabashed confidence and freedom to play any role to be intimidating. The sigma male number 4 treats everyone around him the same way. So much of our daily life is based on social interaction. 5. He doesn't need a social circle to be himself. Alpha males typically need structure because of their persuasion style, which is why sigma males are more than happy to treat everyone around them equally. This is one of the reasons they make amazing leaders because they don't limit the voices in the room to just the people who have made their way to the top. They see value and intelligence wherever it may be. They reject fashion trends. He is the same person no matter what social context he may be in, which actually makes him easier to deal with than most people. If you understand who he is, then you never need to relearn his personality because he'll never let anyone or anything around him change him. They frequently are unaware of celebrity gossip and they can't stand the idea of being popular, let alone a social media influencer. 6th, he is aware of the value of silence. Few things are more important to a sigma man than their own energy, so they understand the value of protecting it. However, just because they tend to be quiet type doesn't mean they aren't interested in talking about the little things going on in their lives. Sigma males are men of few words, and you almost never find them going on and on and on about the little things going on in their lives. When dealing with a sigma male, it's important to allow him the quiet time he needs. Sigma males are best defined as dominant introverts. They command the room simply by coming into it with their aura. In contrast, an alpha male would command the room with his words or actions. Number 7. He detests living life safely. The sigma male is unafraid of risks. Most people don't understand that silence between two people doesn't necessarily mean there is no viable connection. Being the person who can give a sigma man the silence they need without being awkward about it is an easy way to make yourself a pillar in their life. That's not to suggest he continually challenges authority or behaves dangerously, in contrast to outright rebels. Sigma males don't mind breaking a few rules or taking some calculated risks if it benefits them. He doesn't do it to show off his power or win people over unless that's the goal. Instead, He does it to advance his initiatives, and every risk has a reason. The exceptional effectiveness of Sigma males as leaders and partners is due to their ability to strike a delicate balance between realism and idealism. They comprehend the ideal scenario and create scenarios that, while somewhat less ideal, are more suitable and likely for a particular situation. You'll frequently find Sigma males at the top of the food chain in whatever situation they're in. Because of their complex personalities and dislike of being put into a box, you'll discover that the Sigma male in your life is rarely an archetype. Instead, they excel as athletes, entrepreneurs, intellectuals, and creatives because they can expand their horizons and adapt to succeed in any setting. Even without the best social graces, Sigma males still manage to avoid drama because they know how to handle social situations and understand how to come across as likable as some. Instead of spending his time surrounding himself with people, you'll often find the Sigma male in his bubble analyzing what he could have done better. Even while Sigma males are still fallible humans like the rest of us, they are able to quickly correct any errors in judgment they may have made and use setbacks as opportunities to improve themselves. He is in control of his own destiny. As intensely reflective persons, Sigma males are independent self-starters who are very rarely seen in positions other than executive and managerial levels. They have a sixth feel for inefficiency and a talent for dissecting procedures into genuinely actionable steps. It goes without saying that the Sigma male is intensely ambitious. He may not always have the loudest voice, but his beliefs and principles are unwavering even when no one is looking. Thus, the Sigma male doesn't really comply to structure and seeks to design a lifestyle that best suits him. Whether it be in his career, his creativity, or his relationships, his rebellious proclivity is evident here. He pursues all of these things without conforming to rigid frameworks and creates systems that are more supportive of his objectives and skills. Entrepreneurs tend to have Sigma masculine personalities. This repeating dominant characteristic of Sigma males encourages them to take a stand, construct something for themselves, rather than working for someone else. Sigma guys are passionately self-assured people who will do anything to acquire what they want and change their reality to fit their expectations. It's difficult to comprehend him. The Sigma male personality may be one of the most challenging to comprehend because he is neither beaten nor alpha but rather unique in his own way. It is challenging to characterize his choices and behavior because they don't really fit in our binary understanding of what it means to be dominant or submissive. If you're dating a Sigma male, one of the most challenging things about dating him is that he's not very vocal and his knack for problem solving tends to coexist. Emotionally combine this with the unwillingness to adhere to societal conventions. Sigma males have a reputation for being cold, emotionless partners, but nothing could be further from the truth. Sigma males are among the best partners available because they are highly self-aware. Even though they may not always express what they are thinking or planning because they live in their own heads, that doesn't mean he isn't thinking of you. No one else lives by the maxim, action speaks louder than words, better than a Sigma male. Sigma males are primarily solution-driven. They want to keep moving forward and help those they care about become the best versions of themselves. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so I can keep making them for you.